Hello, everybody. It's your TVC Emperor, and we are continuing our week-long run of the Clone Wars reviews. That's right. And today I have a really cool character for you. He's personally one of my favorites, and that is Durge. And I have for you guys each version of Durge that they came out with up to date. So we're going to review them all. I really hope Hasbro comes out with a vintage collection Durge, because I think it's long overdue. If you read the Clone Wars comics, he had a huge part in that, and he was amazing in that, as well as the Clone Wars miniseries, where he was really cool in that too. So let's take a look at Durge, and we're going to start off with the very first version of him. This is the one from the comic books, and he just looks amazing. I mean, look at that. Look at all the sculpting that went into this figure. I mean, wow. Look at that. That is so good. Look at that. Wow. They got the wiring going right into his head. That's really cool. It's just amazing. He had this jetpack in the comic books as well as the miniseries. So, very cool looking. And he's got a lot of wild symbols on him here. Not sure what they really mean, but they're really cool looking. It's got some on the shoulder pads as well. Really cool. And he has a mythosaur Mandalorian symbol on his chest. Not really sure what that's all about. I usually put descriptions of the figures in the description section of my videos. So if you want to know a little more about what I'm reviewing, which ship or character, there should be descriptions of them in the description box. So you guys can read up on every figure and ship that I'm reviewing. But yeah, really cool. But look at that. Just amazing. His articulation is a swivel head, swivel in his shoulders, no bend in the elbows, no wrist articulation, and he just has swivel in the hips. So not a whole lot of articulation, but that was normal for this time. When the Clone Wars figures actually came out, a lot of them were almost like statues. They were already pre-posed, and they all look cool and great. But yeah, not a whole lot of movement you can get out of him. But if you look really closely, he has one red eye that's glowing there. It's really cool. Yeah, I just love Durge. He just had all these weapons on him. So cool. But yeah, and he has what do they call spurs? Not spurs. Oh God, what do the football players have them? But yeah, he has those on the bottom, which is really cool. But yeah, it looks like he has like lasers or some other kind of weapons all over him. I mean, this guy was packing, as well as, of course, his jetpack. But yeah, his hose keeps popping out of his head here. I don't have it in place really well, but that's where it goes. You're just supposed to push him in, but I don't have it pushed in because I'm going to take the jetpack off so we can take a better look at it. And even the jetpack looks like it has missiles or something on top here. But really cool looking. Pretty unique looking jetpack. Very nice. I love them. And let's take a better look at Durge here. Durge number 1. Durge volume 1. But yeah, you can see how his back goes down. This cloth on his helmet. So cool. Yeah, he's all dirtied up from the Clone Wars. They did great weathering on these things too. They really look like they were in the wars, the Clone Wars. But God, he's so good. Take a look at his guns, which are really cool looking. I mean, look at that. How cool is that? Oh, come on. There we go. So cool. But and the other one, I believe it's the same. Is it? I believe it. Yeah, it is. Come on. Work with me here, man. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. So cool. Yeah, cool lasers and everything. So yeah, this is Durge #1. Now the next one they came out with, they had him come on his speeder. Yeah, so very, very cool looking. Yeah, look at that. Look at the markings on him on the bike. Very, very cool. I'm gonna pause this for a second because I'm gonna put his spear on a spot where it's supposed to go. Okay, apparently I did have a spear right. It did go on the side here. I thought it went on here when I seen the 2 holes, but I guess not. But yeah, really cool. But check him out. Bumped into the camera there. But yeah, pretty similar to the same as the other Durge mold. Let me get the one in the background out of the picture. Okay, there. A lot better. Now I have more room to work with. But yeah, check them out. Really, really cool. I noticed that this Durge has less paint apps on him. He's not as dirty. He's a lot more cleaner looking. And this one's actually based on the mini-series one, where he was on his bike leading the IG 11s, or I forgot what they were called. Oh God, I forgot what those IG units were called. Can't think of it right now. But yeah, there were a bunch of IG units on a bunch of speeder bikes, and he was leading them, and they were hitting the ATTEs and stuff with their spears, and it was really cool. It was almost like they were gaveling them, which was really cool. But yeah, so cool. But look at this speeder bike. That is a pretty mean looking bike right there. Look at that. Nice. Look at those exhausts. Sweet. Yeah, very, very cool looking. Cool little control console right there in the front. Yeah, so let's take him off the bike and get a better look at this version of Durge, the human wrecking machine. Definitely not human. You'll see that in a little bit. All right, there he is. But yeah, very loose waist here. They gave him that articulation so he can sit better on the bike. Because like we seen in the previous figure, he didn't have a whole lot of articulation. And this one actually has better articulation. Let's go into it. It's got a ball hinge head. Wow, that's really amazing at that time. He's got ball hinge shoulders. Wow, that's really cool too. A bend in the elbows and a swivel. That's cool. Look at that, swivel in the forearms. No, wrist. Yeah, swivel in the wrist. Pretty impressive. And as you've seen, the ball in the hips. If it goes too far back, it looks really ridiculous. But if you keep it, at the way it should be, it looks fine. Yep, balls in the so same articulation in the other arm. But look at that! Look at all the weapons. His weapons here look more like bone color almost, where the other one was more silvery, more metal looking. Very cool. It's got a turn in the waist as well, or the upper waist, I should say. He's got swivel in the hips, bend in the knees, no bend in the ankles. So yeah, a lot more articulation in this Durge than the other one. This one was considered deluxe back then because it came on the bike. So yeah, and this is his weapon. the weapon he came with. That's one gun, and we'll look at the other. So yeah, pretty much the same. Come on, same type of blaster as the other Durge. Goes right in his holster, fits nicely, and he comes with blaster rifle as well. Yeah, very cool. Come on, there we go. Yeah, nice looking blaster rifle. And he comes with a smaller backpack, which is interesting. So yeah, so if you get like both Durges, you'll get two different backpacks, which is really cool. That's very nice. That's what he looks like behind. Pretty plain Jane, but the backpack on, very cool. So yeah, pretty cool. Got little dabs here of red paint. Same on the shoulders. Come on. Same on the shoulders and top of his head. So yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool looking Durge. And I don't know if I mentioned this with the other Durge or not, but the first Durge, this one, came with, I believe they're called bolos, but they're spiked bolos. That this was a weapon that natives used, and they would swing them and throw them, and they would wrap around people's ankles and stuff to make them trip and fall. But yeah, so it comes with that too, which is really cool. And like I said, this one right here, he came with this one, so very cool, very cool. Now let's take a look at the third Durge, which was a lot more articulation and paint apps. This one is based on a comic book as well, where we actually got to see Durge's face for the first time. And he had a different design for his helmet. But yeah, a lot more meaner looking helmet though, I have to say. Really cool looking. Look at that. Wow. And look at the paint apps on here. I mean, look at, he's all dirtied and grunged up. I mean, so good. Yeah. He looks like he has a lot less weapons built into his armor, though, compared to the first one we looked at. But here's a little hint of what he looks like under his armor. That's actually his hand. Yeah. And Durge, his whole body, you can cut him apart, and he'll regenerate. So if you cut off an arm, he'll just grow another one, like a lizard, like a lizard's tail. I mean, like he was almost unstoppable. In fact, if I read the comics correctly, if I remember in the comic books, I think the only way they killed him was they spoiler alert. So get ready to pause this if you don't want to hear this. I believe that they launched him into a sun. It was like the only way they could stop him, because he would just kept coming back. He was like the Terminator. It's freaking amazing. But look at his symbol. Looks so cool on this one. Look at that. Look at the great markings on him. Just great. Incredible. Wow. Spurs. Was it Spurs? No, not Spurs. I'll never get that right. Or is it Spurs? I don't know. What did the football players have? But yeah, he has those. Were they Spurs? I don't know. I don't think they were. I think they had another name for him. But really cool looking. But look at, I just love his hand here. Look at that. So cool. Let's take a look at what he looks like underneath. You ready? Oh, yeah. A face that only a mother could love. Look at that. Ooh. That is one creepy looking dude, man. Yeah. Wow. Almost looks like a predator with his head shaved. Really cool looking. Yeah, look at the markings on his head, like the war paint looking stuff. I mean, oh, so good. what great looking character. Look at that. Oh, it looks, he has got some kind of metal thing there too on his head as well. That's interesting. I wonder if that's some kind of implant or something. Interesting, but yeah, he's got a couple of them on this side too. Huh. I never noticed that until now. That's interesting. But yeah, really, really cool. Yeah, let me see if I can get the light on a little better. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that face. That face. That face. Wow. So good. But yeah, so let's take a look at his articulation. He's got a ball hinge head. He's got a ball hinge in his shoulders, which is great. He's got a swivel in his elbows, as well as a bend. He's got a bend in his wrist for his creepy little arm or hand. Same on this side. Got a nice ball hinge and bends really good. This side not so much because it's a lot bigger. I mean, for obvious reasons. And got the swivel in the elbows and a bend in the elbows. Swivel in the, come on, swivel in the wrist. He's got ball hinge in his upper waist, and that turns all the way around. He's got bend in the hips on both sides, and he has these hoses here that plug in, I believe right here somewhere. Come on, I believe they plug in like right there. No bend in the knees, which is odd, but he does have a bend in the ankles, so that's cool. And his ankles turn. Interesting. So a lot of pretty good movement for this Durge. Like I said, we still have some, pretty long way to go to, to get the new one. I mean, it's been a while now, Hasbro, and he would benefit greatly from some better articulation. I mean, he's so cool. It's just such a great character. I mean, how would this not be a fun character to work on? But yeah, very cool. He does well in the polls as well. Every time there's a last figure stand-in or March Madness, he does pretty good. So yeah. And did we take a look at his weapons? I don't know. Oh, no, we didn't. Look at that one. Look at that gun. Wow. That's a really cool blaster. Look at that. Look at the barrel on that sucker. Yeah, let's see what the other one, see if the other one looks the same. I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah. Yeah, very sharp looking gun. I like that. That's cool. Yeah. Very, very cool and neat looking character. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but this Durge also, the first one, also came with the rifle. It came with a rifle weapon too. I'm not sure if I covered that or not, but he did. So there it is. Very cool. Same weapon, I think, as the one on the bike. But yeah, so give me a minute. I'll set this up. Okay. I have them all set up. Yeah, so this was a review on all three versions of Durge. I hope you enjoyed that review. Stay tuned. We're going to have more Clone Wars reviews because, I'm kind of liking this Clone Wars review series. So I don't know. This might have to go on maybe a little longer. I don't know. I'm really enjoying doing these for you guys. So, yeah, so stay tuned. More Clone Wars stuff is coming because I'm really enjoying this. I should really stop, doing them after today, but because, it would have been a week, but I'm having so much fun, and there's so many great characters. The Clone Wars was so big. This might have to go 2 weeks. Who knows? I don't know. There's just still a lot of characters to cover in the Clone Wars and ships as well. Yeah, so stay tuned. More coming. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Shout out to all my subscribers out there. Thank you so much for helping me, create this channel and keep me going. I love you guys, and I really appreciate your support. And I just want to let you guys know that. And stay tuned. More reviews are coming. Okay, guys. Bye-bye.